Hello friend, today I'm gonna do the chicken for my kid, my family. I bought the chicken from Costco here. So depend on the size of the family that you have, but you know what? This would be good enough for a family of 5, right? For one meal. So this is good. So most of the ingredient I'm gonna use is mostly from home garden. Right? I got some of this onion here, and I got some of this. This is the lemon leaf, and of course got some hot chili pepper. I chop them into little pieces, right? And here is the lemon leaf right there. I chop them, hot chili pepper, and this is the what do you call this, Lenny? The grass, lemongrass. Yeah, lemongrass. I bought this lemongrass from the one of the Asian grocery store. You can, it's frozen one, and you can chop them into little pieces and mix them all up. So these ingredients will go with my chicken. So anyway, when you buy the chicken from Costco, you know what? You don't have to wash the chicken because they were saying something about how they spray some kind of like the chemical or something to kill the antibiotic, to kill the what do you call? Anyway, you don't have to cut the you don't have to wash the chicken, right? It's all good, right? So what you do? There's a lot of fat here, right? You don't want this fat to go into your body. So what we do? We trim them off, right? Every single one, we trim them off, just like that, right? Not only I trim off the fat, but I wanna cut a couple slices like this. Right? Not all the way through, just halfway through, like this. The reason I'm doing this because I want to, when I put salt, pepper, right, and all these ingredient here, I want it to penetrate into this in the cut between. And when you do the air fry, of course it's gonna cook a lot faster and evenly. Okay, you can stop. Done. Anyway, after 20 minutes of cutting all this loose fat, so I come with a nice clean product. So my ingredients are very simple. We're using salt. This is the red pink salt from Costco. So for this amount, I'm not a professional, so I don't do measurement. I just measurement by my experience because I don't want it too salty. I don't want it, not enough salty. It's not good. So this is just on personal taste, right? So you can do a little bit more salty, a little bit less, but this is how much I use for all of this chicken. This is how much I use, right? Don't be shy. Keep coming, keep coming. So I think this much is probably around 2 tablespoons. This one is the chicken powder. Is add a little flavor to it. Right, again, maybe 1 tablespoon is used, but that's how much I use. A little MSG. MSG is nice. A lot of people say MSG is not good for you, but you know what? Some people are allergic to it. They eat too much, they got headaches. But for us, we've been eating for I don't know how many years. I've been using MSG for the last 40 something years, and I'm still okay. I'm still standing strong. I don't have any difficulty. And my kid born and raised here in Canada, we eat a lot of those. We don't have no problem, but not too much. Cannot abuse it. Black pepper, you can use white pepper if you want, but you know what, we like black pepper because the smell is nice. And again, it's all depend on personal preference. You can do a lot, you can do a little, it's up to you, but we love spicy, so we're gonna put a little bit more than unusual. Now this is the garlic powder. You can get anywhere, so you know what, tablespoon is nice. Sugar, I don't want to use too much sugar. A little sugar, just to add the flavor. I don't like too much sugar. All right, that should be good enough. This one, they say it's a spiced powder. right? But you know what, this thing I don't know. You know, just for me, just add coloring. I don't think it's spicy at all. So I put it there like that. So after I got all of my ingredient in there, I just stir them up nicely. Not necessary you're gonna use all of these, so you use them accordingly, right? So if the leftover, don't throw it in the garbage, use it for the next job, you know what I mean? So now it's very well stirred up. So all I gotta do is just to go all over this, right? So you know what? One hand, I like to do two hand, but because the thing is, my daughter's helping me with the camera, so you know what? She won't be able to help me with the marinade. Right? Normally you got one person sprayed it down, and you kind of like with your two hand, you make sure everything is penetrated well. But you know what? It's all right. It's, you know, it's no problem. We manage it. Yeah, make sure the chicken is nice marinade. Oh, by the way, this is nothing like, you know what, you're gonna find in the restaurant or anybody. You know, it's just that we do it the Vietnamese way, right? Everybody have their own way. It's not really a Vietnamese way because I don't do cooking before. It's just like, you know, now the older I get, I have passion in cooking. So you know, I just learn along the way like everybody else. If I can cook, I guess everybody else can cook. It's very simple, you know. Whatever you do, to put a little love in it, everything's gonna be all right. You know what the most important thing is? Your family. As long as your family likes it, you're success, right? That's how I look at it. You know, it's just sometimes, you know what, professional chef and make the presentation, everything look nice, but you know what, I ain't no professional. I'm just a father who, you know what, who love to cook for his kid and his, and you know, a husband cook for the wife. You know, sometimes the wife is busy, so you know, you kind of help out the family a bit. Now, as you can see, I pretty much go to every single piece of chicken. Everything is coated nicely, right? You see, you know what, how the chicken was very pale before, and now look how colorful it looks, right? It looks very nice. You know, give the chicken, you know, before you eat the chicken, you give the chicken a little massage, right? Give them a little love. You know, you can't just eat the damn chicken without giving love. You know, see how much love I give. So anyway, here's all my herbs, right? The onions, the lemon leaf I grow in the backyard, and the what do you call this, the green thing again, Lindy?
Lemongrass.
Yes, the lemongrass. For some reason I always forget. Anyway, I stir them up nicely, right? And then I'm gonna put some of it in here. You know, whatever the thing that, you know, the spoon, if it's touching the chicken, I don't want to use the spoon again, because you know what, it contaminates, right? So you know, you make sure, if I'm not gonna use the whole thing of this, I don't want it to touch the chicken, right? And every time I do, I gotta wash my hand with soap. Sometimes chicken is good, but if you don't know how to handle the chicken properly, it would do a lot more damage than, you know, than good. Anyways, just like I did before, you know what, I'm gonna make sure everything is going here. You know what, the more the merrier, right? It's all about the flavor, you know what I mean? Can't go wrong with flavor. Now this is where I go with my two hand. Whoop, gonna clean that up. I think the container is a little bit too small, but this is the biggest one we get, right? But it's okay, you know. Sometimes it's nice to put everything in one place, you know. The world was too small, right? See, I give a nice massage, a nice stir, make sure everything is penetrated nicely. You know what, too bad, because when you video you don't smell it, but when you actually do this thing in real life, you can smell the aroma. You can smell, you know, all the spice, the herbs, the, you know, the lemongrass and the lemon leaf, right? Everything come up. It smells in your nose. Oh my God, this is the love, man. This is the love. So anyway, I wash my hand nice and clean. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more of spice. Now this thing here you can find anywhere in the Asian, you know, grocery store. You don't have to use it, you don't want to, but because I say we like a lot of spice, right? So underneath here you see that this is the minced garlic that that will mix with avocado oil. So I put a little thing, you know, little spice in there. It looked like it's a lot, but you know what? It's nothing, you know. And then you can put a little soy sauce in here, not too much, you know, just add up the flavor. That's all you need, right? And you know what the thing is? This is the leftover from the other night. So you know what? Just a little bit left. Just dump them all in there. You know, chicken, why go to waste? If you're not gonna drink it, why go to waste, right? I normally use spaghetti, you know, but it's okay. You know, this one is more expensive, right? Some people think it's a waste, but you know what? If I don't use this, what's the point of keeping it there? So I stirred up nicely. Oh, you know what? Hold on one second. I need to put a little honey, right? A tablespoon is nice. There you go. Just like that. You mix them up nicely. And you pull this thing. There you go. Oh my God, look at the smell of this guy. My God, it smells very nice. A couple $100 bottle right there. Just a friend came from United States, and he give it to us, and we were having a lot of fun, but just a little bit left over. And you know what? I find very hard if I drink by myself without anybody. So you know what? I'm gonna dump it in the chicken so the whole family can enjoy it. So again, you stir up everything. Oh, by the way, my name is Johnny. If Johnny can cook, anybody can cook. All right. So cooking is, you know what? It's not something big, right? Cooking is, you know what? It should be enjoyable. It should be exciting. It's something like, you know what? Something that, you know what? You invest in yourself, right? We can easily go out to a restaurant, buy anything that we want, but the thing is, you know what? It's not custom, right? So you know what? You spend a few hours of cooking, right? And at the end, everything turned out nicely, and when you see a smile on your family faces when they enjoy the food, now that is the moment, right? It's memory. So what we doing here, we try to create memory, because nobody gonna be here forever, right? So I want to pass on this experience to my children. When they marry, if their daddy is cooking, you know, they will continue this, you know, the process, and then take care of their family. It's just simple as that, right? And I know every one of us is busy and nobody having time to, you know, to spend an hour or 2 hours to do all the cooking. But hey, you know what? We have to make time, right? If people say I don't have time, they're just making excuses. If you don't have time for the goodie, you don't have time for yourself, for your family, I don't think you're gonna have time for anybody, right? Simple as that. So now everything is mixed up nicely. All I have to do, hold on lady, just focus on the chicken, okay? Gonna do a plastic wrap. Alright. Don't have to be fully sealed. Just wrap it up nicely like that. And you put it in the refrigerator, right? For a couple hours, you know, and it's ready to put in the air fry. Come over here. This is the machine we're gonna use later on, but you know what? That's gonna be the next video. All right. For now, it is what it is. We'll show you later in the next chapter. Goodbye. So after one night in the refrigerator, this is how my chicken turned out. So I put in the air fry. I don't want to overstack them. One layer is good, so you want to give it a good chance to, you know, evenly add out everything. So this is how you select it. Power, you select to the one that say chicken right here, and then you press, let it do the work. So what happened is that the machine is running right now at 360 degrees for 20 minutes, but it's also depend on how many pieces of chicken you put in there. But I put 4 or 5 pieces in there, so I make sure I look at every 5 minutes. Not necessarily it requires 20 minutes to get it done, but check for 5 minutes and turn it around if you need, if it's required. So I'll show you the result after 15-20 minutes to see how it looks. So it was 18 minutes, now it's going down to 40 minutes. So what I'll do, I'm going to check my chicken to see how it turned out, so that you can see the chicken is turning nice golden brown, but it's not good enough. So I'm going to leave it inside for a few more minutes and then I check back. Look at the chicken, nice and golden brown on the top. So what I'll do right now, I'm gonna turn it around, so make sure it's nice evenly golden brown. See, it cooked from one side but it's not cooked from the other side. The reason why I put in the skin side up first, because I don't want the skin to stick on the bottom of my air fry, right? So if you like the skin to be crunchy, this is how you do it. But if not, you can do the other way, whichever one you want. Some people don't even eat skin, but my daughter, she loves the skin. So anyway, what I'll do, I put it back in again, and I'm gonna do it for another, I would say maybe 4 minutes, and then I'll check it back again. Hopefully my chickens will be done. So anyway, 18 minutes was the original. Now it go down to 9 minutes. So I check my chicken regularly to make sure that it's not burned. So I want it perfect. I want it nice, perfect brown. And look at that. Hey, you hear that sound? That's our love right there. Beautiful. So what I do, I think this is nicely done, beautifully cooked. So I'm gonna put it on my plate. So here you go, guys. My complete chicken. Look at that. Look at that beautiful piece of chicken. And you know what? Let me break it open. See? Nice and juicy chicken. So it's easy to do. So you know what? This is my very first YouTube video clip, and I know that I make a lot of mistakes here and there, but please, comment, help me out, see how I can make the video a lot better next time. And just like I say, right, I love a lot of hot stuff, spicy stuff is good, right? And us Vietnamese, we always have soup along with the rice. Soup is always, on the dinner time, lunch, or even breakfast. We love soup a lot. All right, so until next time, thank you guys for watching. So take care. Bye bye.